Welcome to Malta. In the heart of the Mediterranean, Malta is an island nation shaped by over 7,000 years of history, where civilizations like the Greeks, Romans, and Arabs have clearly left their mark on every structure and space. This place stands out with its timeless golden stone architecture, peaceful coastal villages, and its signature turquoise waters. The archipelago, made up of Malta, Gozo, and Comino, offers a range of experiences like diving, cave exploration, and cliffside trekking. Notably, Malta is also home to several UNESCO World Heritage Sites, especially the megalithic temples, some of the oldest structures in the world. From layers of history built up over thousands of years, the journey begins at the place where power and architecture leave their clearest impression. Valletta. Located in the northeast of Malta, Valletta is the capital and also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, built in the 16th century by the Knights of St. John. Despite its small size, it is often described as a living Baroque museum, with golden limestone walls and a strong system of fortifications facing the Mediterranean. The architecture in Valletta clearly reflects European Baroque influence, highlighted by St. John's Co-Cathedral with its richly gilded interior, where visitors often come to admire remarkable religious and artistic works. Surrounding it are sloping streets, colorful wooden balconies, and coastal defensive structures, creating a look that feels both historic and distinctly characteristic of Valletta. At the end of April each year, the Malta International Fireworks Festival takes place, lighting up the harbor sky with performances synchronized to music, where visitors can fully immerse themselves in the festive atmosphere right in the heart of the old city. Leaving behind the limestone structures and defensive walls, the space suddenly opens up, giving way to a stretch of sea that feels almost without limits. Comino and Blue Lagoon. Between the islands of Malta and Gozo, Comino appears as a more isolated stretch of sea, best known for the Blue Lagoon, a shallow area of turquoise water where visitors can clearly see the seabed, with white sand and limestone beneath. Historically, Comino was used as a lookout point and a strategic refuge in the Mediterranean, most notably St. Mary's Tower, built in 1618 by the Knights of St., where visitors can climb up to take in panoramic views of the island and the surrounding sea. Even without a large resident community, Comino still reflects Malta's maritime culture, connected to seafaring activities. Today, visitors can take boats along the rocky coastline, explore natural caves like the Crystal Lagoon, snorkel in clear waters, and access coastal routes that were once used in the past. The Blue Lagoon area is surrounded by limestone cliffs and small bays such as St. Mary Bay and St. Nicholas Bay, where visitors can swim, relax, or find quieter spots away from the main area. From the bright surface down to the seabed, the journey turns inward, moving deeper into the island where the rhythm of life feels almost completely stripped of sound. Mdina. Located in the center of Malta, Mdina dates back over 4,000 years, having been developed by the Phoenicians and Romans before the Arabs gave it the name Mdina, derived from Mdina, meaning city. By the 16th century, power had shifted to Valletta. The population declined sharply, and it gradually became known as the Silent City. The entire space reflects a Norman Baroque style, with honey-colored limestone buildings standing out against the dry inland landscape. Today, the city has only around 300 residents and restricts motor vehicles, making it one of the few places in Europe where visitors can walk through narrow streets almost completely free of modern noise. Starting from the 18th century Mdina Gate, visitors move through historic streets, reaching St. Paul's Square, home to the cathedral of the same name with its gilded interior and marble floors, or heading up to Bastion Square to take in panoramic views of the island from a height of about 200 meters. Beyond its long-standing historical value, Mdina is also associated with the Feast of St. Paul, held around February each year, when processions, ceremonies, and the sound of church bells fill the stone streets, creating a festive atmosphere deeply rooted in local identity. After the near-total silence, the rhythm of daily life returns, becoming more defined with each movement along the harbor. Marsaxlokk. In the southeast of Malta, about 12 kilometers from Valletta, Marsaxlokk was formed during the Phoenician period over 2,000 years ago, developing around a calm, natural bay that became the island's main fishing hub. Along the approximately 1-kilometer harbor, hundreds of brightly painted lusu boats fill the water, easily recognized by the eyes on their bows, a symbol meant to protect fishermen. Fishing activity continues throughout the day, creating a scene that feels distinctly Mediterranean. Every Sunday morning from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., the fish market takes place right by the bay, where freshly caught seafood is brought ashore and prepared at nearby seaside stalls, offering a culinary experience closely tied to local life. Nearby, the parish church of Our Lady of Pompeii serves as a center of community life. From the flat, low surface of the water, the landscape suddenly rises, ending at the edge of the land where the ocean opens fully ahead. Dingli Cliffs. Located on the western side of Malta, Dingli Cliffs are the highest coastal cliffs in the country, rising to about 253 meters above sea level and forming a natural boundary between the land and the Mediterranean. The landscape here has been shaped from limestone over millions of years, with steep cliffs dropping straight into the sea, while above them are small terraced fields cultivated by local residents. From the edge of the cliffs, visitors can take in wide views of the ocean along with Gozo Island, located about 5 kilometers offshore. Near the highest point stands the Chapel of Saint Mary Magdalene, built in the 17th century, serving as a familiar landmark tied to local religious life and a site for community worship, especially during the Feast of Saint Mary Magdalene in July. The highlight of Dingli Cliffs is the sunset experience from over 250 meters above sea level, when the sun sets directly into the horizon in front of you, creating one of the most striking views in Malta. Beyond sunset, the area also attracts visitors with its open space, ideal for panoramic views and light outdoor activities. As nature reaches its most dramatic point, the journey shifts into a constructed space where the landscape is no longer purely natural. Popeye Village. In the northwest of Malta, about 3 kilometers from the town of Mellieħa, Popeye Village, also known as Sweet Haven, was built in 1979 as a film set for the movie Popeye, 1980, starring Robin Williams, with around 19 to 20 wooden houses constructed directly along Anchor Bay. The entire village features a fictional architectural style, with colorful wooden houses, slanted roofs, and uneven structures, built from thousands of wooden planks imported from the Netherlands and Canada. After filming ended, the site was preserved as an open-air museum, clearly reflecting the blend of cinema and the Mediterranean coastal setting. Inside the village, activities tied to the Popeye theme are still maintained, including performances by characters like Popeye, along with exhibition spaces displaying more than 200 comic books and film-related memorabilia. Visitors often move between the houses, directly exploring the filming locations and learning about how the set was built. In front of the village lies Anchor Bay, where visitors can go boating in favorable weather or swim in the sea, creating a combined experience of sightseeing and outdoor activities within the same space. From a seaside film set, Popeye Village has now become a destination well suited for families and those who enjoy cinematic spaces. Leaving behind these staged structures, everything returns to its original state: stone, water, and a landscape with almost no human intervention. St. Peter's Pool. Along the limestone coastline in the southeast of Malta, St. Peter's Pool opens up like a natural semicircular swimming pool, where rock formations enclose the turquoise water, creating a space completely separated from the open sea beyond. The first impression is the wide, flat rock surface, smoothed over millions of years, forming natural steps that lead directly into the water. From cliff edges about 5 to 8 meters high, many people pause for a few seconds before jumping into the crystal clear water, where the seabed remains visible as the depth gradually increases from near shore outward. The most striking experience is jumping from the rocks into the water at midday, when strong sunlight hits directly, turning the entire pool into a vivid blue that stands out against the pale limestone surroundings. From this isolated spot, the journey expands in scale, crossing the strait into a completely different rhythm of life. Gozo Island. About 6 kilometers from the main island of Malta across the Gozo Channel, Gozo appears with terraced fields, limestone cliffs, and small villages spread across gentle hills, creating a quieter atmosphere compared to the rest of the country. At the heart of the island lies Victoria, home to the citadel built on a hilltop during the medieval period, surrounded by fortified walls. From here, the entire island opens up in a patchwork of green and limestone, clearly reflecting an agricultural lifestyle that continues to this day. Moving away from the center, the Gantija temples stand out as a significant historical landmark, built over 5,500 years ago and considered even older than the Egyptian pyramids. The surrounding space feels isolated, allowing visitors to clearly observe how ancient people organized architecture using massive stone blocks. Continuing toward the coast, the landscape shifts again at Duedra and the inland sea, with large limestone formations and deep waters, while Ramla Bay stands out with its rare reddish-orange sand. From higher points like Talmixta Cave, the entire bay opens up below, offering one of Gozo's most distinctive viewpoints. Life on the island remains closely tied to local traditions, from the Swayezhny salt pans along the coast to small villages where products like Gbejanyet cheese and local wine are still made. Within that space, the landscape continues to shift, highlighted by a detail striking enough to break away from the familiar palette. Ramla Bay. Hidden in the northern part of Gozo, Ramla Bay makes a strong first impression with its rare reddish-orange sand in Malta, stretching in a wide arc between low hills and the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean. From above, Tal Mixta Cave, at about 100 meters high, opens up a full view of the bay, where the red beach stands out against the vast blue surroundings, one of the most iconic viewpoints in Gozo. As you move closer to the water, the soft sand and gentle slope make it ideal for swimming, but the most striking feature is the strong contrast between the red sand and the blue sea, constantly shifting with the light throughout the day, especially in the afternoon. Ramla Bay is also tied to the legend of Calypso's cave in the Odyssey, where the nymph is said to have kept Odysseus for many years. Today, the area remains a gathering place for locals during summer, creating a connection between ancient mythology and modern life. From the open surface, the journey moves inward into a space where light no longer behaves in familiar ways. Blue Grotto. Located along the southern coast of Malta, near the town of Terraced, the Blue Grotto is a system of limestone caves formed over thousands of years by the erosion of sea waves, highlighted by a main cave about 43 meters long with an arch opening out to the Mediterranean. Visitors explore the site by boat from the Wadi Is Terraced harbor, entering the caves to witness the light effects that create the signature deep blue water. The area also includes several smaller caves, all featuring limestone formations and the crystal clear waters typical of Malta. Leaving behind the rock interior and darkness, the space opens up once again, where the sea and people meet in the most direct way. Mellieħa. Stretching across the northern part of Malta, Mellieħa unfolds along a hillside overlooking Mellieħa Bay, home to one of the rare long stretches of golden sand and shallow waters in a country mostly defined by rocky coastlines. What makes this area stand out is not dramatic terrain, but the feeling of moving directly into the sea. From the sandy shore, you can walk dozens of meters out while the water level remains steady, creating a long, uninterrupted swimming experience in an open setting. From above, the parish church of Mellieħa sits elevated as a viewpoint, where the entire bay, residential areas, and layers of limestone hills unfold gradually, creating a clear sense of spatial transition. Another defining feature of Mellieħa is the blend of sea and history, with the 17th century Red Tower located near the coast, once used to monitor the northern sea routes. As the rhythm of life slows down, the journey shifts toward a more introspective stop, completely separated from the flow of movement. Pinu Basilica. located in the western part of Gozo, near the village of Garb. Pinu Basilica stands in an open rural landscape, isolated from residential areas, making it one of the most important pilgrimage sites in Malta. The current structure was built in the early 20th century on the site of a 16th century chapel, associated with the story of a sacred voice believed to have been heard here in 1883, turning it into a spiritual center for the local community. The basilica features Romanesque architecture, with a large limestone facade and a tall bell tower rising above the fields, while the interior is decorated with mosaics and offerings, reflecting a deep-rooted faith passed down through generations. The journey through Malta comes to an end, but the impressions of a place where history, culture, and nature intersect linger for a long time. Each location is not just a destination, but a slice of time where past and present exist side by side in every space. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. In the next video, I'll take you to another unique destination, one that promises even more fascinating things to discover. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this journey.